It's excruciating, it's breathtaking, it's electric, it's lightning, it's debilitating, it's horrible. It's the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. My pain varies and feels like numerous different things. Right now, it feels like a razor blade slashing my gums. It feels like my teeth could explode out of my mouth. It feels like an airbag in my left cheek is just expanding.
Ron said, I have both trigeminal neuralgia type 1 and type 2. The type 1 pain feels like you're being tasered in the face. The type 2 is like someone breaking my facial bones from the inside out, mixed with some sharp pain and occasional burning. Nikki said, I get a few different types of pain from my TN. More often than not, I feel some level of pain on the right side of my face, temple, and side of head. I usually get a dull aching sensation around my eye. Then my eye starts to spasm and twitch. Then the dull pain gets worse through my cheek and onto my temple. It can go from mild for days to horrid and debilitating out of nowhere. The aches turn into stabbing pain for no reason whenever it wants, or it can continue to ache and simultaneously give me the stabbing pain, which is an awful feeling. Then there's also a lightning rod pain that I get on the top of my head that feels as if it's going from the top of my head into my brain and down. Feels as if someone has taken rebar and pierced through my skull and brain with it. I do not get this one as often, thankfully, as it is debilitating and excruciating to the point that I can hardly stand, must pull over off the road if driving, and literally need to basically hit myself over and over on the top of my head to take my mind off of how bad it is hurting. That one generally lasts about 2 minutes tops. Eve said, it felt like a fishbone was stuck in the left side of my throat. Teresa said, jumper cables connected to the face. Also, living with a taser gun pointed to your face. I never know when it's going to go off. Erin said, I have type 2 TN, so I am in constant pain that ranges from a level 2 to 10 each day. The pain that stays the most consistent feels as if I have a screwdriver in the right side of my head, right above my ear and below my temple. Other pain is a severe ache in the right side of my jaw and a burning sensation in my forehead. These symptoms can get so bad that I get delirious, I can't talk or make full sentences, I can't drive, and I can't chew or eat.
My pain is mostly electric, shocking, and stabbing. Sometimes it feels like my skin is being cracked into a million pieces, or someone is trying to snap my teeth out. My cheeks occasionally get really red and hot, and it feels like my skin is melting and burning.
Ken said, it was like a bolt of lightning. Ashton said, I have both TN1 and 2 bilaterally. The TN1 symptoms mostly consist of zaps, which I describe as feeling like you've been struck by lightning. The TN2 symptoms I have include severe burning, pressure, and crushing sensations. The burning severity can be described as turning a stove burner on high and then touching my face to it. The pressure and crushing feels like a cow stomping on my face.
Trigeminal neuralgia pain is devastating. It's absolutely earth-shattering. My trigeminal neuralgia in the past year has felt like someone's squeezing my cheekbone, or there are ice picks being hammered into the top of my head, running down my scalp. It feels like lightning bolts struck to the side of your head. Over and over and over again, and every time I had, forgotten how bad it could really get. Because when you're not in pain, it's amazing. But when it comes out of nowhere, it's terrifying. It's the worst pain I have ever felt, hands down.
Bianca said, it's piercing pain, mostly in my right eye and jaw. Catherine said, I'm in remission right now, but the pain felt like electric shocks and stabbing in my cheek and lower jaw, and pressure-type pain on the side of my head. Sydney said, the pain is like a sharp shooting pain that lingers for minutes or hours in my case. Mandy said, For me, the pain often feels like a horrible toothache or dental problem. It can also feel like my teeth are literally being pushed out of my mouth and gums. I also get pain in my ear. My right ear will feel like someone jamming an ice pick into it. Sometimes my face will just burn, like I have a chemical burn or have wind burn very badly, and my teeth are always sore and sensitive. Alma said, stabbing, lightning going through my face with terrifying pain bolts. Marvis said, worse than an abscess. It was like some neck pain at first, then electric shocks, needles, and nails, about 35 plus times per minute from my temple down to my jaw to half of my gums and lips on the left side.
The pain I tend to describe as a electrified screwdriver to the temple. So I get it across all 3 branches, and I get the burning as well as the jolts. So the burning is pretty consistent now that I've maxed out on what can be done with pills. And it'll actually change the color of that side of my face and my ear. So not only can I feel it burning, I can see it on my face. And then the jolts are a crazy level of pain. And the first time I saw a map of the nerve, it made so much sense to me because I could feel that on my face and just watch exactly where it was impacted. So the most severe for me is the lowest branch, and the mid branch will get very bad around like my sinus area, and that can send very strong jolts, but they're a little bit less common than the farther down ones. And then the forehead one is the least impacted. It tends to go off once the other ones have both started.